Good evening. Can you hear me? Hello. Can anybody hear me?
Hi, I can.
Good. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm the person you're looking for or if I am.
I'm happy to see you. Welcome to our session, let's say. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you? I can't complain.
Doing great, actually. Yeah. Nothing to complain about either. Yes.
That's the way to be. What's your name?
My name is Mais. So
Hi, good evening.
Yeah, let me put that in the chat box. It's Mais.
Okay. Thanks.
So, hello everybody. What about others? Can others hear me?
Hello. Yes, of course.
Hello. Okay, so let's start then. First of all, please tell me, how are you today? Yes. I see Ice Solo, I guess, right? Anara. And some other people. I see. Yes.
Hello.
So who's gonna start? How was your day? Please don't be shy. Anara. Sherbolot.
Oh, cool.
Hello.
Hello. No.
Yes. So how was your day? Tell me.
Good evening.
Yes. Good evening.
How are you today?
I'm great. Doing great.
Okay. Today was good day because today was our last exam and I passed 5 and I was so beautiful, so happy.
So congratulations on your exam results. So I hope you passed. I'm sorry, it's echoing. Okay. Oh, I had to mute you. Sorry for that. Okay. So again, congratulations. Yes. Who's gonna speak next? Next one, Anara, or it was Anara. And Yunara, what about you?
Today, the day was great. I'm grateful for that. And I like today's weather. And I did what I need to do.
So it was a productive day, right?
Yes, right.
I see. So you said you liked the weather, but it was really hot. So it was really hot. I didn't like it, actually. Yeah.
It was more warm, right?
So
than other days.
So it was not as hot as the previous days, right?
Yes, right.
I see. Okay, good. So, okay, thank you. Yes, and next one, Cholpon, what about you?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah, doing great. Thanks for asking. Yes, how are you today?
I'm okay, thank you.
Just okay, nothing special? Maybe anything interesting happened today? Anything unusual?
I was at work and it was very hot.
Yes, it was very hot. Yeah, indeed. Okay. That's Thanks for sharing. Thank you, everybody. So let's start let me start my presentation. I'm gonna share my screen. You can see it, right? Can you see it?
Yes, right.
Okay, good. I'm gonna start my presentation, and today we're gonna talk about conflict. So it's a pretty basic topic, let's say. So, okay, the first question: what is a conflict? How can you, how can you define a conflict? What's the definition of a conflict? Or I don't know. Just explain it in your way. So the question is, what is a conflict?
In my opinion, it is argument between two people, person.
Argument, yes, between two people, between three people, so any number of people, right?
Yeah.
So is it only between people? Can it be between, I don't know, some other things?
Yes, of course, between organizations, between individuals.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, between countries and some organizations, as you said, some companies and so on and so forth, right? Anything. Okay, what else? So, дагы ким айтат? Сиз таппасаңыз.
Maybe between animals also.
Okay, I guess. Can you call that a conflict? I don't know. Yes,
It is just fight.
I guess so. Yes, I guess it's just a fight, right? Between. So, conflict is something that.
Misunderstand.
Okay, I guess yes. I guess you can say that animals also have conflicts. Okay. So, yes. Can you use any other words for conflict? Misunderstanding, somebody said, right?
Yeah.
So it is. It can be a misunderstanding, some argument, right? Some argument or disagreement. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Кыргызчасы чыр чатак, кыргызча айтып кетсек, бул конфликт деген негизинде чыр чатак. Адам ортосунда болобу, же өлкөлөр ортосунда болобу, же бир топтор арасында болобу, чыр чатак экен. Okay. So, the next question. What kind of conflicts can happen at school? Yes. Who's going to answer this question? Burma, бул жетесизби? Барсызбы?
Yes. Conflict. Wait, at school, yes.
Yes.
Between teacher and pupil.
Okay,
and,
between the teacher and the student, right?
Yes, student.
So let's start with that. What kind of conflicts can happen between a teacher and a student? Can you give an example?
Example, maybe practicant эле болобу.
Intern. Yes, you call.
Intern.
So that word is intern.
Intern.
Yes.
No, a lot of time was between intern and students. First time, students think it is not our teacher, and we can't talk with you.
So what you want to say is, so there was an intern, right? And
yes,
students refused to obey him, right? Refused to do what he says, or I don't know, what was it? So it was between the intern and the student.
When intern say do this exercise, maybe, and they don't do this exercise. Why I need this exercise? Why I need write? Why I need this subject? Maybe ask. And when teacher, their teacher, told teach them, they don't keep silent and do your exercise, do their exercise.
Кыргызча айтсак, бул баш ийбөө, бул кандайдыр бир
практикантка
баш ийбөө. Бул сөз деген англисче мындай деп жазылат: disobey. So students disobeyed the intern, right?
Yes.
бул сөздү колдонсоңуз болот. Disobey деген бул кыргызчасына жазып кетейин. Баш и Okay. So, yes, thank you. Thank you, Burma. Yes, next. Who's gonna speak next? What kind of conflicts can happen at school? Yes? Anybody? Dinara? Anara? Chopum?
Maybe bullying, right?
Bullying. Yes, of course. Yes, bullying. Yes. First of all, let's clarify. What is bullying?
Биздин мектепте кантип айтып койчу элем. Особенно балдар арасында болот го.
Туура. Балдар арасында болот, көбүнчө.
Ооба.
So how could you, yes, explain or define, let's say, give me a definition of bullying? Муну кантип түшүндүрөсүз бизге? So a group of students usually, right? Choose a victim of bullying, right? So they choose one person, usually the weakest one, right? The one who doesn't have any friends or so, right? And they start, I don't know, what do they do? What is bullying actually?
They are forced to bring money.
So first of all, insult, right? They insult the victim. Бирөөнү тандашат да, анын жаман сөздөрдү айтышат ага, эң башынан. Туура. Анан кийинкисин. So
Threats. They start the threat.
So then goes the threats, right? Бул коркутуулар,
Ооба, угроза.
Туура. Коркутуу. Коркутушат экен. Threats. Okay, they the threats, the bullying, the insults, right? Okay, мейли ушуну менен токтойлу, бул bullying болот экен, Дагы эмне болот?
I don't know this word and I can't understand.
So let me explain. The word bullying деген бул мисалы үчүн бир топ, көп учурда бул жаш балдар же болбосо кыздар, айырмасы жок. Негизинен бир класс ичинде болобу же мектеп ичинде болобу, негизинен эле өзүнө бир топ бир алсыз бирөөнү табат, алсыз бирөөнү табып, анан күндөн күнгө аларга жаман сөздөрдү айтат, коркутушат.
Рекет.
Ар дайым эле эмес, бул ар дайым эле акча жөнүндө эмес, негизи эле бирөөнүн жашоосун бузуу да. Бул күндөн күнгө жаман сөздөрдү айтышат, коркутушат. Ушуну менен эле уланып атат да, негизи эле ушуну.
Хулигандык болуп калабы?
Туура, бир четтен ушинтип койсок болот. So let me explain it once more in English. So bullying is a group of, let's say, people choose a victim, they threaten them, or they I don't know, insult them, and it happens every day. It continues to, I don't know, it happens over and over again every day until something happens. Let's say they call the police, or they tell the teacher, or they tell their parents, or I don't know, until the help arrives. Okay, so yes, anybody else? What kind of conflicts can happen at school? Does anybody have anything to add?
Outcast, it is like bullying, right?
Outcast. So it is a person. Outcast деген бул бир адам, бул топтун тышында калып калган адамды outcast деп айтабыз да. бир четинен ооба муну байланыш тапсак болот. Бул буллинг менен ауткасттын ортосундагы байланыш бар. Бирок негизинен ауткаст деген бул топтун тышында калган адам да. Топко
Изгой.
кирбей калган. Туура. Ошентип айтып койсоңуз болот. Орусчасы изгой болот, туура. Okay. So, anybody else? Мерим? Бутедеспи? Гули?
Yeah, I think it's conflict between students,
Yes, of course. Yes, just a simple, just a
and
basic conflict.
they especially choose one of students who is weak and maybe social life is not good. Yeah, and mock him.
Yes, they mock them. Yes, they mock, they insult and threaten, right?
Insult and threaten.
Well, so it's not always bullying, right? So regular conflicts happen too, right? Just the regular ones. For example, you had a fight with somebody, or you had a disagreement with somebody, right? So anything.
And bullying, bully, если бирөө болсок билген bully.
Ал деген ал адамды биз bully деп айтабыз.
Bully, yeah. Bully choose, and it's my personal opinion. Maybe he hate who studies well. Nerd.
Yes. Yeah,
Nerd,
okay. That might be true. Yes, I guess you're right in some way. Of course. Usually the victim is the one who studies well, right? Someone with good grades or with good behavior and so on. Okay, so thank you. Yes, the next slide. Here we go. What kind of conflicts can happen at work? Ким жооп берет?
There is a conflict between adults, yeah?
Okay.
I reckon it's maybe envy.
At envy. What kind of envy?
For example, who is smarter, maybe hardworking, maybe earn a lot of money, maybe not too low upper rank, yeah?
Okay, so first of all, envy деген сөздү которуп кетсек, бул көрө албастык.
Көрө албастык.
Көрө албастык. Кыргызчасы көрө албастык болот. Envy. So usually conflicts at work happens due to envy, you say, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So if the reason is envy, some feelings, right? So what exactly happens between two co-workers, let's say? What can happen between them? Do they... Yes. Anybody? You can, Ким жооп берет дагы? Кандай тил келишпестик болушу мүмкүн жумушта? Кандай бир чычактар чыгат? Көп учурда ким билет? Ким жооп берет? Гули, бужедеспи?
Hello. Yes. Hello.
Hello. Yes, I can hear you. So the question is, what kind of conflicts can happen at work?
What kind of conflict can happen at work? It depends of me.
It depends on me, right? Depends on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I am, how do you say? If I am agree who is telling what, if I will do, or if I am hardworking, if my boss tell me do that something, if I will work all the time, it can be worse worse to my colleagues because nobody want to work hard.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not allowed. It's not allowed hard work. Yeah, at work.
So
Yeah.
if you work hard, so
Yeah,
some people might not like it. Is that what you say?
Sorry.
So can you tell me again? Түшүндүрүп коесузбу? Түшүнбөй калдым окшойт.
Мен түшүндүрө албадым, потому что сөзүм жетпейт да. Если сен көп жумуш иштесең, ал конфликт алып келет да коллегалар менен, потому что эч ким жумуш істегиси келбейт, а сен жумуш істей берсең, баштык айтса, босс айтса, иште деп. Иштей берсең, например, 9 саат иштеш керек, 9 сааттын 8 саатын иштесең, жанында коллегалар мени көрө албайт да, неге сен иштейсиң деп. Потому что мен иштесем, значит, коллегаларым тоже иштеш керек.
Түшүндүм. So what you are saying is your co-workers or your colleagues might not like that you are so hardworking, because if you are hardworking, they have to be hardworking too, right?
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. It's very bad situation in.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so the conflicts usually happen between co-workers or colleagues, but do they happen between the employee and the boss?
Yes, of course.
Yes, can you tell me about that?
Maybe boss don't give salary.
Okay, yes, that's one of the. That might be one of the reasons. In time, right?
In time.
So you don't get your salary in time, okay? And
мен дагы бир нерсени кошуп кетейин ба? Если сенин позишнуң низкий болсо, например, мен позишнум низкий да, а низкий адамдар, значит, алар эч качан акылдуу болбош керек да, имейл босска жазбаш керек, проблемасын айтпаш керек, анан ушундай проблеманы чындыкты айтсаң, проблеманы айтсаң, саган болбойт да. Түшүндүңүзбү?
Түшүндүм.
Чындыкты айтууга болбойт, и проблеманы айтпаш керек, потому что сен позишнуң low, yeah?
Okay, so if you're talking to somebody of a higher position, you don't have, let's say, I don't know, I don't want to use this word, but you don't have a right to teach him something, right? Or to share your opinion.
Жок, teach эмес. Например, мен, например, housekeeperмин, да? Housekeeper, значит, ал силерин алат, болду, и башка эч кандай сөз сүйлөбөш керек. Эч качан проблемасын айтпаш керек, эч качан акылын айтпаш керек, идеясын айтпаш керек. Если сен грамотный болсоң, имейл жазсаң, босска айтсаң, хат жазсаң, болуп аткан коллективдин ичиндеги конфликттерди айтсаң, значит, саган ал болбойт, потому что мен position'ым low, yeah?
So you can't share your problems, your ideas, or anything with somebody.
Андайды босс андайды жактырбайт.
I see. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so Cholpon Yazaliwa says, when I have a bad feeling or when I have a headache, yes, of course. For example, you want to go home early today, right? Because you have I don't know, you don't feel yourself very good, or you have a headache, but your boss doesn't let you go, right? Is that what you're trying to say? I hope so.
May I also add something?
Sure.
And also boss like obedient employee.
Yes.
Who agree always with him and do always what he wants.
Yes, of course. But that doesn't happen all the time, right? With some people, sometimes you want to, I don't know, you just don't want to obey somebody, right? Because I don't know, he might be saying or doing
I guess
that.
in Kyrgyzstan, every boss want that was.
I see. Okay.
Maybe in Europe, maybe in other countries, maybe both do some rather way.
I don't know. I think that I don't know. The situation is the same in everywhere, in every country, I guess. So we have bad bosses, we have good bosses.
Maybe situation depends on where we live, yeah?
I guess so. Yeah, it depends. It depends on the person, I guess. So I don't know.
But
It's not about the country.
In
not
Kyrgyzstan,
about
every boss
place.
like obedient employee.
Generally speaking, yes, of course. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Generally speaking, of course, yes, bosses like obedient employees, but I don't know. We have good bosses, we have understanding bosses, we have kind bosses, right? So yeah, it depends.
We
If the
meet
boss
a kind boss in movie only.
Yes, come again? Didn't hear that. Айтып қойыңыз, соқпай қалдым.
We meet, we see kind boss only on movie.
I see.
On movie
Okay.
scenes.
I hope that's not true. I hope you're not right. Okay. So thank you everyone for sharing your ideas. So the next slide. Here we go. What kind of conflicts can occur in a family? Үй бүлө ичинде кандай конфликттер болушу мүмкүн? Ким жооп берет?
Между ребенком и родителем.
So between the child and the parent, right?
Yes. Я только начинающий, и у меня это не хватает словарного запаса.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. We all well сөйлөбөрүңүз. Just don't be shy. Yes.
Okay. Кыргыздарда мындай бар ғой, типа элдин балдары.
Yes. What does that mean? Can you explain? Just try to explain. Түшүндүрүп көрүңүз.
Когда тебя сравнивают с другими учениками, например, в школе, да, у них такие хорошие оценки, типа он такой-то достиг, а ты тут ничего не достигла, типа в твоем возрасте они это делали, а ты типа вот так.
So parents usually, yes. Düşündüm. Yes. So you're talking about the parents usually compare you to other, let's say, people, right? To the children of other people, to other, I don't know, maybe your classmates or your friends or the children of their friends, right? They usually compare.
Neighbors,
Yes.
children.
That's right. Of course, yes. It happens all the time, right? Especially nowadays. Okay. Thank you. Ice. Yes, thank you. So next one.
About Morocco, when children get 2, maybe 3, their parents maybe say, why you get 2? Why you need? Why you don't read for the lesson? Why don't read the book? Why don't?
So I see. You're talking about the bad grades, right?
Yes.
Okay. So for example, when a child doesn't study well, right? They don't do the homework. They don't go to classes. They skip the lessons. They, generally speaking, get bad grades, right? It can create a conflict. Of course, classics. So thank you. Next one. Who's gonna speak next?
The next conflict was between a wife between a wife and husband.
Yes, of course, between the partners, right? For example, in a family, there are two partners, can be husband and wife. Okay. And what kind of conflicts do they have?
It's occur from a lack of money.
Yes, of course, the money problem. What else? So, for example, you don't have money in your family, and is that a reason to start a conflict? Or how could that lead to a conflict, in your opinion?
It shouldn't be the reason of conflict, but unfortunately, many families in our country argue on this way.
Yes, of course, they have arguments on this matter, right? The money. Okay. So Chalpon says between children, they don't want to share toys. Yes, of course. This is also a conflict.
May I?
Okay.
May I share with my opinion?
Sure.
Conflict between couples. Yeah, I don't agree with lack of money. Yeah, for example, my husband is government employee, gosslужащий, yeah, and his salary very low, and we feel a lack of money all time. But conflict between us not without money. Our conflict maybe is maybe bring up children. Bring up children, yeah.
So yeah, it's about the bringing up, right? Bringing up.
Yeah, and sometimes we have different view for life, and sharing our area. For example, you must go with children for fresh air, maybe, yeah, and you stay at home all time. He replied all time for me. You are housekeeper and you must go with him and walk in the fresh air. And I don't agree with him. Couples must be sharing their duty, yeah.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. And he must or he should help me for house chores.
Okay. Okay.
I think so. It is not problem about money. Yeah, we have sometimes small conflicts with him.
Again, it depends, right? It depends on people. So some people have conflicts, yes, about with money, or you said in your case, it's the sharing the duties.
Yeah.
I see. I got it. You're right. Thank you. Yes. Thank you for sharing. Yes. Anybody else?
Sometimes conflicts happen because of jealousy.
Jealousy. Okay.
Jealousy.
Because of jealousy. What kind of jealousy?
It's a relation between partners.
Yes, of course.
Someone of partnerlordun birөөсү кызганганда.
I see. I got it. Okay. Yes. Кызгангандан болуп чыгат, конфликттерге. Yes, conflicts, especially in a family. Yes, of course. So, yeah, thank you. Yes, does anybody have anything to add about the conflicts in the family?
Not enough the attention for children.
When parents don't pay enough attention, to children, right?
Yeah, right.
Children start to dissipate. What else? Эмне болуп чыгат? Мисалы үчүн ата энеси балага көп көңүл бурбаса, кандай конфликттерге алып келиши мүмкүн бул нерсе? Кандай чыр чатак алып келиши мүмкүн? Мисалы.
Competition, not competition. How to say?
Кыргызча айтып бериңиз, сөз таппай калсаңыз.
Мисалы да аталар көбүнчө кызга көңүл бурулат го үйдөчү. Апалар болсо тескерисинче эркек балдарга, анан кыз балдар апанын мээримин требует этип, а балдар болсо наоборот атанын мээримин требует этипчи.
Талап кылат, же? Талап кылат. So when children, yes, sometimes they need the attention of their parents, right? And when they don't get it, when they don't get the attention, they, what do? They start to disobey or argue and misbehave, let's say, right?
Misbehave.
Бул өзүн жаман алып алуу да, жаман нерселерди кылуу негизи. Тил албоо же болбосо кылба деген нерселерди кылуу, Okay. So
and sometimes the family has 3, maybe 4 girls, daughters, and after then boy, and parents bought something to boy, more көбүрөөк болгондо
more, okay.
But more things, and more pay attention to boy, and between daughters and son occur envious.
Envy. So yes, let me paraphrase it. So for example, a family has 3 girls and only 1 boy, right? And parents pay more attention to the boy because he's the only boy, right?
Yeah.
They buy him more toys, let's say, or better clothes, or I don't know, a better bicycle, let's say. And there is an envy between the girls and the boy, because the boy gets more than the girl, and yeah, the conflicts occur at that point, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So does anybody have anything to add?
May I?
Sure.
I guess there is one big problem. I think it's migration. In Kyrgyz people, we have a lot of migration nowadays, yeah, and we leave our children, our siblings, maybe parents, maybe some people leave their children for neighbors.
For relatives usually, right?
Relatives, yeah. And some only find nanny, yeah, and pay them.
Okay, so what you're saying is a lot of people go abroad, right?
Yeah. And we
A lot of
can't
people go abroad
give
and leave their
love.
children at home with their relatives or with friends or neighbors, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we can't give our children our love. Our children's need parents' love, and children growing up without love, and they became maybe cruel. Кайдыгер кандай болуп калат?
I don't know. Yes, you said cruel or
cruel, yeah, and envies. Maybe they compare other children who parents with him live with him, yeah, and compare them compare yourself to other children, and maybe he has envy feelings.
I see.
And
of course, there is also a conflict. There is also, I guess, yeah, we can call that situation a conflict too, I guess, when children grow up without their parents, without their love.
Yeah. Between parents and between children, it's a very big conflict. Children says, you leave me, you didn't bring out me, I needed your money, I needn't be your love, yeah.
So I didn't need your money, but I need your love, right?
Yeah. Parents says that I live there because due to
because of you, right? Because of you, I left.
Because of you,
I left the country. I moved abroad to work. Yes, for you, right? To bring you up.
Yeah. We wanted to require material. Yeah. Wait, not require. I speak.
Yes, supply, right?
Supply. Yeah.
Okay, good. That's a very good example. Thank you. Yes, I guess. Yeah, many people have faced that. Okay, thank you. So let's move to the next slide. Are conflicts inevitable? Inevitable деген бұл чатқа жазып кетейін, оқып қойыңыз. Inevitable деген бұл ал нәрседен қаша албайсыз. Мисал үшін өлім,
Thanos.
Қайталап қоясыз ба? Қойғалдым.
Like Thanos.
Yes, I guess so. Yeah, that's a good example. Like Thanos. Yes, like Thanos. Have you watched the Avengers?
Yeah, I think all people watched Avengers.
Yeah, I have watched. Inevitable. Бұл нәрседен қаша албайсыз, қаша ала тұрбаған нәрседен осыны біз inevitable деп айтамыз. Мисал үшін өлім, For example, death is inevitable. Эмне кылсаң дагы бул нерседен кача албайсың, Ушуну суроо мындай экен. Are conflicts inevitable? Демек, конфликттер же болбосо чыр-чатактардан кача албайбыз. Ушул туурабы? Сиздин оюңузча. Эмне кылсаң дагы баары бир ал эртеби кечпи болот адамдар ортосунда. Бул ой менен макулсузбу? Оюңуз кандай?
In my opinion, conflicts occur between stupid people.
Okay, that's an interesting choice of words, but fine. Okay, can you explain that?
I know I have some kind of friends who don't argue with people. He
every time agree with everything what said these people, and he behaves she behaves every time calm, and in this way she can avoid from conflicts.
So this is the way he avoids conflicts, right?
Yeah,
he agrees with anything what people say, but is that a good thing in your opinion, agreeing with anything that people say? So what do you think?
I didn't agree with him because Ruscha Ruscha how we can translate Ruscha?
Эмнени кайсыны которгуңуз келип жатат? Урушчак. So урушчак. Let's say aggressive.
Yeah, I'm an aggressive person, and I every time are ready to argue with some people.
I see. So you're aggressive, and that's why you're always ready to argue with somebody, right?
Yeah.
I see. Okay, that's one way to deal with it, I guess. Okay, okay, that's fine. So, yes, anybody else? I
think if we will live in this society, the conflicts are inevitable.
Okay, conflicts are inevitable.
Yeah,
I see. I guess you're right. I can agree with that. In my opinion, conflicts are inevitable because in order to have your opinion, in order to have a free mind, let's say, you have to argue sometimes. Of course, sometimes you can avoid the conflict. Sometimes you can just, I don't know, just ignore somebody. But sometimes you can't, right?
Yes.
Sometimes you just cannot ignore it because it's too important to you. Yeah, for you. Yes. Anybody else?
Me.
Sure.
I guess conflicts inevitable. For example, I have a son who is 2 years old. And even though he sometimes disagree with me, and sometimes he disobedient with me. And nowadays we bring up Z generation. Psychology says that nowadays children are Z generation.
Generation Z, right? Or Generation Z.
And they have their own opinion, and they always reply you. And when I was children, we obedient our parents. Nowadays, children are different.
I guess, yes. Especially nowadays, yeah, you're right. Children nowadays are, I wouldn't say aggressive, but they want to stand, right? They want to stand their opinion. They want to protect it. They want to share their opinion. And let's say, first of all, they want to have an opinion, right? And that doesn't always, doesn't always the same as you have or the parents have. Okay, so let's move on. Or do you have anything to add?
Yes, I also think conflicts are inevitable because we are human, and every person has her own ideas, and that's why there are always conflicts between people.
Okay, I got it. So who's gonna, yes, anybody else? Ice, maybe you? Do you have anything to add? Okay. If there is nothing to add, we can move on. Why do some people have conflicts more than others?
In my opinion, because their temperaments are different, and
yes, they have different tempers, right? There are some good-tempered people and bad-tempered people, right? Tempers people, of course. Some people are aggressive and always ready to fight or argue, and some people are more agreeable, right?
Yeah.
So which one do you think is the correct way to behave? Is it better to be agreeable or not? What is your opinion?
In my opinion, to be agreeable is the best way to live without problems, without conflicts.
But that can lead to bad results. Don't you think so? For example, if you are too agreeable, you won't get a promotion, or you won't get a better job, or you won't get a better salary, or you will end up being bullied, or yes, many things can happen. So what do you think about that?
We have to conception. Концепция — это conception?
No. What do you want to say?
Ну, бізде түсінік бар ғой, бірісі получится
concept. So this is what I'm looking for. Concept. Okay.
We have to concept. The first is intention, and the second is предопределенность. How we say?
Let me find that word. I can't remember it. Intention and what? Fate, I can say. Fate. Right? You have an intention and fate, something that will happen no matter what. Inevitable thing, right?
Yeah. And if we have good intention for something or somebody, it will happen. And the second conception is fate, and we will conflict or argue with somebody, but finally we will get that for the thing we should to fate.
Should what? Should what?
Ну, Кыргызстан багыңа эмне жазылса аласың дейт го.
I see. So we should accept, right?
Yeah.
There are some people that some things that so there's an intention, the concept of intention, and there's a concept of fate. something just needs to be accepted, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I see.
It is not requires conflicts or arguments.
Sometimes you just have to, ignore some things,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. Okay. Yes. Does anybody have anything to add?
I guess it's depends on person. Some people more kind and gentle and fair. Yeah. Some people cruel, aggressive, and envy. And they have understanding each other, and maybe it will be conflict between them.
Okay, some people just can't get along, right? Some people just can't get along. Okay, get along деген бұл тил табышу, Кээ бирки кишилер жөн эле тил табыша албайт, Бири-бирине окшобойт, Ой жүгүртүүсү дагы башкача, көзү караш дагы башкача, анан сөзсүз ортосунда бир чыр чыгат, чатак чыгат. Okay, so yes, does anybody have anything to add? No. Okay, the next one. Do you usually try to avoid conflicts? Oh, Burma, that's fine. Yes. Good evening. Yes, good luck. See you. Yes, thanks for coming and see you. Okay. And the final question. Do you usually try to avoid conflicts?
About
Avoid
me,
деген бул avoid деген билебиз, качуу, туура. Качуу же болбосо кандай десем, мындай өзүңө тийгизбө, же болбосо качуу деп койсок болот бул учурда. Конфликттерге качканга аракет кыласызбы? Конфликттерди мындай конфликттерге кирбөөгө, же болбосо чатактын арасына кирбөөгө аракет кыласызбы?
About me, when I was younger, I enjoyed from conflicts.
Enjoyed conflicts.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay.
And in this way, I vice versa try to come into the conflicts.
I see. You used to start conflicts, right?
Yeah.
I see. What kind of conflicts did you used to start?
It was during school time, in my opinion, during school time, and for example, someone touched me, accidentally touched me in the hall, and I every time, hey, you stop.
I see. Okay.
Ты чё,
That's interesting.
широкий, что ли?
I see. That's interesting. Of course, that's okay. And did you so how did you deal with those conflicts? What happened next?
It's conflict every time take 10 or 15 minutes, and we talked with a loud voice. And
you had a talk in high tones, right?
Yeah, high tones.
Okay, I see. I got it. Okay, yes. Anybody else? Erim, Dinara, Anara, Guli, Ice.
I suppose yourself, I am a gentle, kind person, and I don't like conflict with another people. Yeah, but sometimes some person make me angry. For example, neighbors, some neighbors. But I keep my anxious or keep. I want to be more calm.
I see. It's just there are just some people who make you angry, right? Yes.
Some people, yeah.
Yes, there are people like that, of course. Okay, then. It seems like we're running short in time. So, do you have any questions regarding the presentation? Maybe you have some unfamiliar words or anything? Сұрауларыңыз болса беріңіз.
It was very useful and funny topics for me. And thank you for your dedicated time.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being active. And yes, see you on Friday. Have a good night. See ya.
Thank you for your lesson. See you.
Bye.
Goodbye. See you.